Gotcha.
Hey everybody, Becky Cohen, Platinum Leader and Trainer. You know what, you guys, we just finished this little lesson out of the online travel training platform, right, site, but we've also gone into here and we have found more Kenya training. So you guys go ahead and click the link here to the Magical Kenya, and it's going to open us up and we're going to register inside for this. So we're going to click in, we're going to register. I am autofill, hit next. I'm just going to put in my company, I guess. Yep, independent business owner. We're going to create a password. So create a password, you guys. And confirm it. All right, let's hit next. Yep, we're going to accept our terms, and you want to receive. What's this? This training platform is powered by, I guess we have to pick both, but you know what? This is going to be awesome for us to have received updates from Magical Kenya, because obviously we're going to get all kinds of information to our email for, you know, Kenya advertising, yay, safaris and stuff. So these are more lessons. There's more lessons inside of here, 16 in all. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with whichever one comes first, right? And it keeps on like going. Which one is first? Let's go up to, this is just Kenya. Where do you want to go? This one, 10 lessons.
Where y'all at now?
Signature experiences.
On OTT or Kenya?
We're in the Kenya.
Okay, I'm in the Kenya. I see
Okay.
general information, Kenya must-do experiences, and build an itinerary.
Let's go back to general. I guess we better start here at, you guys see down here on the little dashes. Make sure you're at the first dash, and we're going to hit the general information. We're going to go over that. So let's go in. We're going to click view, and now we're going to see, yay, start our general information. Okay, so we've started that. We were already started it. So we're going to click over here where it says this one, welcome to Magical Kenya, 10 minutes or 2 minutes. So here we go. Welcome to the Magical Kenya Specialist Programming. There has never been a better time to learn all about our beautiful country. We hope you enjoy all of the lessons. Okay. Regarded as the birthplace of safari, Kenya's wildlife offering has long been regarded as the main draw for visitors, yet there is so much more to this destination than you might have thought. Within its borders, visitors will find savannas rich in game and bird life, timeless cultures that remain unchanged by the modern world, pristine beaches and coral reefs, equatorial forest and mighty snow-capped mountains, searing deserts, and cool highland retreats with endless opportunities for culture, action, and relaxation. This has never been a better or safer time to visit. With all the national parks, the cities, and the vast majority of Kenya's coastline once again open for business and ready to receive your clients. There are so many elements that make Kenya a stress-free holiday option for your clients. Getting around the destination is easy. The Kenyan people are friendly and welcoming, and most people speak a good level of English. Kenya is also easily accessible from the major transport hubs across the world, making the destination a fantastic option for those looking for their next long-haul trip. Okay, here we go.
There's a pictures on the bottom and a video.
I better do the video.
That was well done.
Awesome. I want to go there too, right?
Yes, Lord.
Right.
Okay, how do you get down to that next part that you're on? Ah,
Just keep on scrolling down, and I guess we just have to go to next lesson. All right. So key Kenya selling points. Oh my gosh, I want to go there and do something from above. Did you see those in that video where you could just be looking at all the vastness out?
Yeah.
So the world is becoming smaller and smaller, with new destinations opening up and with better flight connections than ever before. Even though a holiday can be booked in a few clicks, the vast majority of sales to Kenya continue to be done through travel agents and tour operators. The vastness of the country can be daunting for the first-time visitor, and with such a wealth of things to do, clients welcome the expertise of an agent. Because clients are not confident in booking Kenya themselves, there is often a higher margin to be made on these bookings compared to other countries. Below is a list of just a few of the key selling points for Kenya. This is a great list to have to hand if you're speaking to a client, particularly a first-time visitor. Kenya is the birthplace of safari, home to the Big Five. The abundance of wildlife is comparable to nowhere else on earth. It's just the larger animals to watch out for as Kenya is home to 11% of the world's bird life, with over 1,100 species spotted here. The variety is endless. There is something for everyone, from safari, adventure sports, relaxing beach breaks, cultural excursions, colorful history, and outstanding service. Kenya is a year-round destination. That one's not pullable. Kenya is an easy sell when it comes to the weather. It can be sold all year. Yes, there are 2 rainy seasons, but showers are often short-lived and make for dramatic game drives. There are daily flights, direct departures to Nairobi from almost all major global hubs. When in destination, there are daily shuttle services on light domestic aircraft, making even more remote areas closer than you think. It is English speaking, friendly and welcoming. As Kenya was a former British colony, most people, if not all, speak fluent English, so you'll find no language barriers here. Okay. Cool deal. Next, here we go. Official name. The Republic of Kenya derived its name from Mount Kenya, the tallest mountain in the country and the only snow-capped mountain on the equator. The capital city. Kenya's capital city is the largest city, Nairobi, meaning the place of cool waters in Ma, which has over 5 million inhabitants. Nairobi is also known as the Green City in the Sun. Main cities. Other major cities include Kisumu and Mombasa, the coastal capital and the largest port on the East African coast. Kenya's time zone is GMT +3. all year round. Kenya maintains an almost constant 12 hours of daylight. Sunrise is typically at 6:30 a.m. and sunset at 6:45 p.m. So our flying time, it is easy, accessible from major air transport hubs. For example, it takes 8 hours from London to Nairobi, 6 hours from India, 5 hours from Dubai, and 14 hours from New York. Kenya covers that many kilometers times 2. At 2. It has a population of approximately 50 million people. Their religion is Christianity. Others include Islam, Hinduism, Sikhism, and indigenous religions. Kenya is located in East Africa and is bordered to the south by Tanzania, oh my gosh, you guys, to the west by Uganda, to the north by Ethiopia, to the east by the Indian Ocean. English is the official language, and Kiswahili, yeah, that one is the national language. In addition, there are 44 different ethnic communities speaking over 80 different dialects. Kenya experiences a mild climate all year round. In general, the coastal areas are hot and humid, and inland cities are temperate, and the northern parts are dry. The official currency is the Kenya shilling, with a written abbreviation as KSH or KES. Foreign currency can be exchanged at banks, forex bureaus, hotels, and airports. Kiswahili. Sorry.
Yep, that's
I
it.
know, right? I'm like, it's there, but it's not there. Okay, let's scroll to see what makes Kenya different from the rest. Oh, let's go back. It's got it is the original safari destination. It is home to 160 private and community It boasts 51 terrestrial national parks and reserves and 10 marine park reserves. Look at that sun. It offers your clients an endless variety of experiences and endless ways to go on safari. It is home to some of the most friendly and welcoming people on the planet. It is home to vibrant cities such as Nairobi and Mombasa. It has 536 kilometers if sublime coastline and coastal towns and cities. Should have said of, right? It is home to 44 ethnic tribes, among them the Maasai. It boasts 21 hyper luxury camps, lodges, and 77 luxury camp lodges. It has diverse and dramatic landscapes, snow-peaked mountains, forests, deserts, lakes, rivers, coastlines, and 64 national protected areas. It is, that's it. All right. Another video. Here we go.
It's so beautiful.
It's the wildebeest migration. Wow.
Oh my God. No wonder it's so expensive to go.
Right? Sustainable Kenya. A trip to Kenya is a vote for sustainability. With over 8% of the country under national protective areas, any booking made means impacting lives of local communities around Kenya's iconic destinations and protecting the diverse wildlife and the unique environments where they are found. The goal for Kenya tourism industry is to be low impact, community and conservation oriented, and to have a positive influence on the people who visit as well as the country's resources. Kenya supports conservation, sustainability, and community development through a number of projects that strive to conserve wildlife, sustain resources, and employ local communities. Conscious travelers have so many accommodation options to choose from, ranging from the eco-rated lodges, hotels, and camps to reserves, conservation vacancies, and sanctuaries that all promise a memorable and reasonable stay for your clients. In addition, there are considerable efforts being made to reduce human-wildlife conflict in areas outside Kenya's national parks, reserves, sanctuaries, and conservationsies. Why do they like spell that wrong or something? Maybe I'm saying.
Conservancy.
Oh, well, there you go. Why didn't you chime in a long time ago? Back
I
to
haven't
saying that
heard.
word wrong. That's what Christina's just like conservancies. Oh my goodness. These efforts range from allocating off protective areas within parks and conservancies to encouraging community tourism enterprises and providing compensation to farmers whose livestock are killed by Kenya's free roaming wildlife. Different stakeholders, including private investors, local NGOs, and conservation organizations initiate these interventions. There are also well-publicized events held to raise money and awareness for such initiatives. Travel agents can help by booking their clients at lodges that support these initiatives and are working towards making a difference. Generally, lodges that support sustainability tend to be smaller and more exclusive. So it's a win-win, since the higher the price of the trip, the greater your commission. What? Quiz? Oh my goodness. Okay, so no quiz. In addition to these incentives, other include ivory ban. Okay, Kenya has been firm on the war against poaching to protective endangered animals such as elephant and rhino sought for ivory and horns. Plastic ban. Kenya set an example in conservation of the environment through the ban on single-use plastics in 2018. Dubbed the world's toughest moratorium, the ban has reduced the number of plastics getting into the Indian Ocean waters, posing a real threat for marine life. Kenya has stopped up stepped up her efforts on harnessing the blue economy, and plastic ban is one of the success stories towards this goal. The wildlife conservation, Kenya is home to one of the largest populations of rhinos in Africa. It has only 2 remaining female northern white rhinos, whose species is on the brink of extinction. Kenya is the pioneer of the sanctuary approach, placing rhino in fenced-off areas under the close watch of armed rangers equipped with thermal imaging cameras and drones. Green energy. Kenya is leading in Africa in green energy, tapping into solar, wind, geothermal, and hydro energy. Here's our quiz, maybe. Okay. All right. So, you must answer 4 correctly. All right. What percentage of Kenya is part of national protected area?
Wait a minute, that's not the first question.
Yeah, it is.
No, my says how many different bird species can be found in Kenya.
They might be different. What's yours say?
Mine says what percentage of Kenya is part of a national protected area?
Okay, different question.
So 8%?
I would guess 8%.
I think that's what I remember.
Y'all got the same question?
Now, how many different bird species? Yeah.
How many different bird species can be found over Kenya? My choices over 1,100, 500, 800, 250.
1,100.
Correct.
Yep. So what is Kenya's capital city?
Nairobi.
All right. And how many terrestrial national parks are there? Terrestrial.
National parks are there in Kenya?
I don't know.
I don't either.
25. Oh. Well, we got 3 right. It wasn't 25.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Don't go nowhere.
We can't go back. I can't go back.
No,
Where do I go now?
it takes you to the next question.
I'm finished my.
Don't go
4 questions.
nowhere.
Oh, I
Just
finished my
chill out.
questions.
There's 24 national parks.
Oh, I picked
24 isn't an option.
Why? Well, let's put 25 then.
I did.
There's also, was it right?
No.
Okay, 23 worked.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we go back?
You don't. You just don't do like the other one. You either get it right or you get it wrong. Because remember they said,
I answered all of them correct and it says well done.
yeah.
How many different bird species? I can
Over
read
11. Yeah.
8%. 23.
23.
And Nairobi.
Yeah.
Yay. Now I can continue. Shoot.
Not letting me go any further.
Uh-oh.
I just got the same thing.
You did? Reload?
Yeah. I'm hitting reload, but
Nothing's happening.
nope.
Okay. Where were we?
We're
That's
at the end of lesson 1.
Oh crap, I just lost everything.
That's not it. I know. And I didn't save it. We have to like go back here somewhere to our OTT. Click on this again. Log in.
That's what I did.
I'm gonna save mine now.
Yeah, I don't have any points. Why?
Kenya.
And then you go to
I
progression.
don't have any points either.
Save. No
Where
points.
is save?
We got one in I bookmarked mine. In progress. Okay. In progress.
Okay, if you hit on claim training at the top,
Oh,
it'll
we're
take
gonna
you
go back to
continue
our little-
course.
We're gonna go back here. Is where we were, right?
And I'm back where I was.
Completed, 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 complete. Now we got to go here. Completed. This one's
So we
blue.
should be on things you should know before you book.
Lessons need to know.
Yep.
Okay, here we go, you guys. We had to like start all over. Booking a holiday in Kenya. Yay. Holidays to Kenya largely continue to be booked through the trade. This presents an exciting opportunity for agents. The vastness of the country can be daunting for the first-time visitor, and with such a wealth of things to do, clients will welcome the expertise. Yep, we already read that in the last one, so make sure that you're reaching out to people to book Kenya, right? How to get to Kenya. So Kenya is readily accessible via Europe, the Middle East, Asia, the US, Southern Africa by numerous international air carriers. Kenya has 3 international airports: Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi, Moi International Airport in Mombasa, and Eldoret International in Eldoret, Nairobi, serving as the hub of the Eastern African region. These airports service numerous international carriers, including the national airline Kenya Airways. Most city hotels offer airport transfer services. Public buses and taxis are also readily available. Kenya can be accessed by road from Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, Sudan, Somalia. Immigration should be processed at land border stations. Entry by sea is possible, and immigration should be processed at port facility. Which airlines fly there? International gateway to Kenya is Nairobi, which is served by direct flights from a number of cities around the world with the national airline Kenya Airways and other regional and global airlines. Which is the best way to travel? By air, light aircraft offer the easiest way to travel long distances. The following domestic carriers have the country covered and fly from Wilson Airport. At Kenya, covers Amboseli, Mara, Luwin, all of these, and this, and those, and all of those. And by road, there are numerous ground handlers that offer driving safaris. Unlike some other African destinations, self-drive is not recommended for international visitors. Although the main roads in Nairobi, Mombasa, and Malindi are easy to navigate, once in a national park, there is minimum signage, and as such, it is far better to have a local driver that can both navigate the untarmacked tracks and point out the wildlife. By rail, although most people prefer to fly or drive, it is possible to travel between Nairobi and Mombasa by rail. The Mamdaraka Express. You can get the timeline or timetable for the daily service here. We're not going to click it. So by air, light aircraft, easiest way to travel long distances. The following domestic, we already saw all that, right? By road, handlers, numerous ground.
We've read all that.
Okay, it's in red. There is an issue with the quiz, so we're going to try again. Is Kenya a mass destination? Kenya is not a mass destination, but it has the ability to appeal to a wide variety of clients with its diverse destinations and experiences available all year round. It caters for the different segments of travelers and their diverse motivations, from bird-watching holidays to luxury beach breaks. Kenya has something to offer for everyone. Is Kenya expensive? Kenya is experiential destination with unique and authentic experiences that fits all pockets, from shoestring to blowout. All right, to blowout. Here we go. Visa entry. A visa for overseas travelers is required. From January 2021, the visa application is done online, and it will not be available on arrival. Children under 16 do not need it. The procedure of the application has now been modified and simplified, okay? So go to your e-visa portal. Safety. Kenya is a safe destination. The government has put in place numerous procedures to ensure safety and security of all travelers in and or around Kenya. To address the current COVID, Kenya has put in place COVID health. More details can be found here at magickenya.com. Common sense is all that is required to keep safe on holiday in Kenya. Visitors are encouraged to avoid displaying expensive possessions and walking through unlit urban areas at night, for example. It is also recommended that visitors leave their valuables and airline tickets in hotels safe. Out in the bush and when viewing wildlife, visitors are encouraged to carefully follow the safari guides' instructions and respect the wilderness that they are visiting. So still COVID testing. I'm not sure if this how updated.
This was back in 2021. I think this was put together. So this has probably changed.
Okay, yeah, because I think everything has, right? Okay, so here it is. This is all changed, you guys. Just make sure that you're going to, it's probably going to show an updated one, I bet you, if we were to click into it, right? Watch the video to learn all about the magical health and safety.
Skip it.
Yeah,
I know.
can't we skip it?
I know. Can we skip it? Let's see. All right, here we go. So here we go. We need to answer 2. In January 20, the visa application will be done how?
E something.
Online.
Online
Only
and on arrival.
online.
Oh no, that was wrong.
Oh crap, Christina. How can we just go back? Okay, just go back. Hit your back arrow. Start over. Here's our, okay. So which airport located in Nairobi can connect clients with all corners, Kenya via variable destination? Wilson Airport. Wilson Airport.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what was the oh, it will not be available on arrival. Shoot, sorry.
What is
So
it?
how do you do the application?
Only online and it will not be available. Number 1.
Yeah.
Only online.
Okay.
All right.
So what was the airport one?
Wilson Airport.
Wilson.
And now here we are again. It won't reload us. That's kind of, now we have to go all the way back and find it. I bookmarked mine.
I didn't bookmark it again.
Yeah, you guys.
That's okay. I can get to it pretty easy because I got the other one open.
Yeah, so
It's
now
5 minutes left.
So we got to come in here. We completed that. We completed that. We got 7 lessons here. Okay, here we go. Start our 7. Are you there, Christina?
Nope. No, I'm still trying to backtrack.
I just like when you go into the main section of it, Magical Kenya, when we registered, you guys need to bookmark that one, like I did. So then at least
trying to figure out how to bookmark.
Oh my goodness! So you got an Apple? Just go up here to your little star in your browser, bookmark it.
Okay.
Dina. Are you there now?
There yet? Not
Are
today.
you? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Ready? Start. Kenya's territories. Here we go. All right. Welcome. Mount Kenya National Park, Mount Kenya, Aberdares National Park, Meru National Park, lakes, rivers, local tribes, Laikipia Plateau, Sagna Rapids, private ranches, and conservancies. Slightly to the north of Nairobi is Mount Kenya, Africa's second highest peak, towering at 5,200 m above sea level. It is unique in that it is the only snow-capped mountain straddling the equator. It was recognized as unisex World Heritage Site in 1997, and it forms part of the Mount Kenya National Park. The mountain provides a challenge for climbers, trekkers, and hikers. Its forests and high altitude lakes are perfect for trout fishing, horse riding, and are home to endangered wildlife species in the historic Mai caves and a legacy of the Kenyan spirit. The region is also home to one of Kenya's newest attractions, the Meru National Park. The park is an isolated, wild, and undisturbed heaven for the wildlife enthusiast, as well as was reborn through concerted conservation efforts. Further to the east, a little explored Bizindani and Rahul reserves await exploitation by those daring enough to take up the adventure. It's in the beautiful Lake Pia Plateau and the Matthews Ranges. Visitors will also find stunning lodges and camps owned and run by the local communities that offer the last word in wilderness luxury and a greater opportunity to get to know Kenya's least known cultures. Dun, dun, dun. Here's a map to see Kenya. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Next lesson. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. The northern coast, Lamudi, Lamu, Malindi, Watamu, Arakapuku, Mida, Getty, and Takawai. Takwa. North coast, Swahili culture in charming coastal towns and islands. The North Coast features 3 coastal sub-brands of Malindia, Watamu, and Lamu. Malindi town is at the center of the strip of idyllic tropical beaches, offering visitors a range of world-class resorts and quiet, relaxing hideaways. Farther south is Watamu Resort, which is fronted by wide white beaches. This tranquil haven is home to several well-established resorts and many private guest houses. To the far north is Lamu, an island where history lives and breathes in the narrow streets. It is the oldest Swahili settlement in East Africa. The North Coast offers a variety of experiences for travelers, such as birdwatching in the Arabuko, Sokoki, and Mida Creek, water sports at the Watamu and Malindi marine reserves, kite surfing and the Chai Shale, exploring the geographical marvel at Hill's Kitchen, exploring ancient ruins of Getty and Takwa, and enjoying sundowners aboard traditional droves. Okay, the key attractions: the Old Town, the beach, the Diani Beach, the Shimba Hills National Reserve, the Elephant Sanctuary, Fort Jesus, Holler Park, the Kea Forest, and the Crescite Paguwadi Marine Reserve. Okay, Mombasa and South Coast, vibrant coast cities and fine beaches. Mombasa is a place steeped in history, yet at the same time, fascinating commercial and cosmopolitan port city. It is an island connected to the mainland by bridges and ferries. The town overlooks a wide harbor where commercial shipping mingles with traditional sailing dhows. The true heart of Mombasa is found in the exotic Old Town, among the narrow winding streets and Arab architecture. The air here is always heavy with the scent of spices. At the water's edge is Fort Jesus, an imposing 16th century fort that stands watch over the harbor. Modern Mombasa is a city of great diversity and life. This is a city where all are welcome and quickly absorbed into this great coastal melting pot. It is a place where both history and progress are greatly valued, where a busy harbor existence is lived at its own unique tropical pace. Travelers in Mombasa can explore the rich Swahili culture, ancient forts, and narrow streets in the Old Town, or explore the nature parks and indulge in various water sports activities. Annual Mombasa Culture Festival is a draw for many visitors. Mombasa is one of the most exciting towns on the African coast and has a nightlife to match, making the coastal experience much more than just beaches. The Kenya South Coast boasts of one of the best beaches in Africa, that is Diani. Besides Diani, there is a number of beaches such as Twili, Taiwi, whatever, and Galu beaches. Kenya's beaches are ideal for a variety of water sports, discovery of sea life, which can be seen from a special glass bottom boat, or up close with snorkelers and scuba divers. Besides beaches, other key attractions include the Mijikenda Kea forests, Simoni caves, islands such as Funzi Keys and Wasani Islands, and the Shimoni caves, which is a tale of the ancient slave routes. Here we go, next lesson. Okay, the Southern Kenya. It's got all of these key attractions. We're going to read them. Southern Kenya offers great opportunities to experience Kenya's wild side with popular parks and reserves dotting the area. The annual wildebeest migration in Masai Mara Game Reserve was the 8th wonder of the world that can be explored on foot, hot air balloon, and in vehicles. Toward the east lies the salt lake of Magadi, and along its shores, the archaeological treasures of Orogasalia. In addition to Mara, there is the Amboseli National Park, which is known as the Kilimanjaro Royal Courtyard due to its large herds of elephants. Amboseli is famous for its big game and its great scenic beauty. The landscape is dominated by the towering Mount Kilimanjaro. In addition, there's the Savi East and the West National Parks, a wilderness the size of Jamaica. My goodness. Wow. Here we go. Next lesson. Welcome to Nairobi. Here we got all of their key attractions. Lots of this, the elephant and the all kinds of fun stuff there, right? Nairobi is one of Africa's most vibrant and exciting cities, matching excellent global cuisine and a buzzing nightlife. This city makes for a vibrant and dynamic city stay. It draws its name from the Maasai word Inkari Nairobi, meaning a place of cool waters, but it's also known as the Green City in the Sun. Behind the bright lights, there is plenty of history, culture, sports, plus a fascinating art scene waiting to be discovered. Nairobi's real claim to its international fame is that just 20 minutes from the city center, you'll find the world's only urban national park. All right, here we go.
Is Central Park not national? International?
Central Park in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, key attractions. Here we got all these ones with all their weird names. Give up on trying to pronounce them. Kenya's wild and arid north is the ideal destination for those looking to really get away from it all. From the baking deserts and plains to the wild shores of Lake Turkana. Oh my goodness. This is adventure country, Lake Turkana. Also known as the Jade Sea. is the world's largest desert lake and
UNESCO.
UNESCO World Heritage Site. The region has a rich culture heritage with approximately 14 local tribes. Travelers also have the opportunity to take a front row seat at Kenya's wildest race, the Maralal Camel Derby, or visit the beautiful Samburu and Shaba National Reserve, home to many rare northern species. So that's a beautiful picture.
Mhm.
The Great Reef is next. Okay, with all of these, Hell's Gate. The Great Rift Valley is one of the natural wonders of the world. The freshwater and soda lakes that line the floor of the valley each offer fantastic scenery and bird life, including the world's largest flamingo population. Active travelers can explore the dormant volcanoes on Loganat, Swaswa, and Minagoi, or even ride mountain bikes through herds of zebras beneath the cliffs of Hell's Gate. The shores along El Nacarlura and El Nasha provide for those who want to relax and are ideal for idyllic weekends. Furthermore, the Kenya Lake System, located in the Great Rift Valley, is an area of outstanding natural beauty. It is comprised of 3 interconnecting lakes, Lake Bourgogne, Lake Nakarura, and Lake Elementicia, and was in UNESCO World Heritage. Don't tell me again. I didn't get it. I know, right? Oops. Oh, is this the flamingos flying? Interesting. Okay, Western Kenya, with all of these areas for our attractions. Western Kenya is a little known world of wonders. Here you'll find lush green highlands, tropical rainforests, and the great expanse of Lake Victoria. The region is positioned as Kenya's ecotourism destination. There is a wealth of culture and historical attractions here. The massive sacred stones of Kit Mikai and Maragali have great meaning to the Luo and Lahuini communities, while a more recent monument to history can be found at Tom Mboya Mausoleum on Rashinga Island. Themlich Hinga, a 14th century complex surrounded by a stone wall, was recently added to UNESCO's list of World Heritages in June of 2018. One of Kenya's most exciting cultural events can be experienced at Kakamega, where the bullfights create an unforgettable spectacle. A hike through the world-famous Kakamega forest and the highlands of Kericho shows nature at its most pure and peaceful, with their beautiful tree plantations and quiet hill retreats. Here's our quiz. Okay, where is Lamu Archipelago? Oh my goodness.
Where is what?
Lamu.
I'll look it up.
Indian Ocean, closest to the northern coast of Kenya.
Northern coast?
Yep.
Yep, North Coast. Okay. Where can visitors find the world's largest flamingo? The Rift, right?
The Rift. Yep.
The Rift. Yay, yay.
Where is the Lamu Archipelago?
Northern, wasn't it, Christina?
Yes, northern.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go back to our bookmarks because it doesn't reload our page. So I bookmarked mine. Yay. Now we have to start all over again and go into our quiz. Yay, yay. Need to know Kenya's territories. We finished those. We completed it. We're at accommodations. Are you there?
Yeah.
Christina?
Yes.
Yay, here we go. Types of accommodation in Kenya. So from city center hotels to beautiful boutique coastal resorts, tented camps, and treetop lodges, Kenya has a huge variety of accommodation. The Kenya Tourism Board promotes properties accredited by Kenya Association to hotel keepers and caterers, so you can be sure your clients are staying at a reputable property. Here's the tented camps. Looking for an authentic stay when in Kenya? Look no further than a tented camp, which can be found in all of Kenya's national parks and conservancies. They range from uber luxurious camps with less than 10 tents to larger complexes with more on-site facilities such as swimming pools, spa facilities, restaurants, and bars. Staying in a tented camp puts your clients at the heart of the action, and they should expect to hear and see lots of wildlife. Some camps are unfenced, which means that larger game can roam whenever they please. However, guests are kept safe by askaris who are never far away and will insist on walking guests to and from their tent at all times, day or night. For those guests who are experiencing safari for the first time, a fenced camp may be a good choice to give them some added security. There is very different to any kind of camping your clients might have experienced before. Whether they are staying in an eco-friendly camp or somewhere with a more permanent footprint, you can book tents which have comfortable bedrooms and bathrooms with hot running water to relax in after a long day out on safari. That's
Oh,
a
look at this
tent I want.
row.
That right? I
It's
know.
rich and colorful.
Right? So our lodges, there are some truly stunning boutique lodges across Kenya's national parks and conservancies. They offer great vantage points if they are located on a hilltop or above the treetops. This is where the term armchair safari has been coined, as you can go on a safari without even leaving your lodge. Treetops Lodge in Arbadare National Park is arguably one of Kenya's most famous lodges due to its royal connection. This is nestled in amongst the trees over a watering hole, so offers a great place to view wildlife from. In the Mount Kenya region and further north towards Lake Bia, there are many lodges which are owner run, so your clients will often be hosted by the owner, who will be able to tell rich stories and lots more about the local area. Star beds. I like this one, right? Unique and a romantic option. A star bed can be moved outside, often onto a decking area, so clients can sleep under the stars. This kind of accommodation can be found mainly in conservancies in Lake Kapia area. Coastal resorts. Finishing a holiday in Kenya with a few nights or more on the coast is a popular option for visitors to the destination. There are 5 main areas of the coast, which include Lamu, Malindi, Wadamu, Mombasa, and Diani. Mombasa is the main hub on the coast and Kenya's largest city. Being this close to Mombasa city means your clients are perfectly located for exploring the old cobble streets of old Mombasa. And the attractions here are, as the heritage site for Fort Jesus. Maybe it's Jesus. Malindia is on Kenya's north coast, and like Mombasa, has its own international airport. Around 30 minutes north of Malindi is Wadamu, which is famed for its deep sea fishing and water sports, namely kite surfing. Although there are some resort style properties in this area, there are some smaller boutique properties as well as some offering apartment style accommodation, like recently refurbished Hemingways and Medini Palms. Dani, situated south of Mombasa, is accessible via the Likoni ferry from Mombasa City or via Uganda airstrip. Danini is the busiest area with various small shops, bars, restaurants located on this wide white sand strip of beach. Heading farther south, visitors will find Galu, Kinandu, that one, and Funzi Keys. There are lots more boutique properties in this area, and the further south you travel, the more secluded properties become. Perfect for those wanting an escape or a romantic getaway. City hotels, whether staying in Nairobi or Mombasa, there is plenty of choice. For those needing to be close to the Kennedy International Conference Center or the commercial hub, there are many international brands in this area. The suburbs of Nairobi, such as Langani and Karen, contrast to downtown Nairobi in that they are very leafy green areas of the city. There are new properties in these areas offering a platitude colonial style of accommodation. Okay.
Palatial.
Oh, okay. Even if your clients are staying in the city, they will never be far from nature. With Nairobi National Park minutes away from the center, staying within or on the boundaries of the park is an option. Westlands, just north of downtown Nairobi, is a trendy district with chic boutique hotels, bringing something new to the existing portfolio here. Here we go. All right, what is the name of the Fort Jesus, right? Heritage site in Mombasa. Fort Jesus, Jesus. Where is the Treetop Lodges?
Is it Amber Sally? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's not that.
Is it Abadar? Abadar? Abadar. Yay! It was Abadar.
Okay, well, I missed it, so now I have a white screen.
What? You missed it. Hit your back arrow. We passed. I passed. Download our certificate. Continue.
Mine says loading. I hit download certificate. It says loading, and I didn't get. It downloaded. It downloaded. It gave me a PDF.
Yay. Okay, now continue. Oh my goodness. I'm
The
not
answer was
mine.
Abadar.
Okay. I can't get to mine now. I missed it.
Back. Good Lord.
It won't give me mine now.
I got mine.
It only gave me mine my first time.
But it's blank. Mine is blank.
Oh
No,
my
it ain't.
gosh. How many times you got to do this?
No, it's not blank. Let's see.
Oops. Continue and it goes to reload. I'm gonna have to go back in. This is a funky site, huh? Here we go. Oh, passed 1. So how do we view it now?
You gotta download it to your computer and open it. Yeah, I know. Yep. Paid.
Where's the one that okay, here's my certificate. Oh, yay. 6:21 a.m. That must be their time, huh?
Yep.
All right, printing it. Got another one. We did it. Awesome, you guys. Again, thanks for joining us. That was only part 1. There's all kinds in Kenya. I think we're going to let it go for now. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here again with me, Becky Cohen, Platinum Leader and Trainer.